How do you deal with the cold shoulder? Women who used to be your friends find out you oppose the feminist hate mongers or worse, have gone on strike, and they give you the cold shoulder. Of course, you don't know if these are the reasons why they've gone all passive-aggressive on you, because being cowards, they won't tell you. The answer is simple. Don't care. If they treat you like that, then they never were your friends, and they're beneath your contempt. Yes, but what if they're your girlfriend, or worse, your wife? If it's your girlfriend, the answer is easy. Break up with her and count your blessings that you found out about her abusive personality before you got serious. But if she's your wife, then all your options are bad, and if you have children with her, then in the immortal words of P.J. O'Rourke, quote, "They've got us surrounded. We've got no choice but to drink our way out." Close quote. Sorry, but for you married guys, you're screwed. Women are supposed to be the great communicators, or at least better than men as a rule, but in my experience, this is a false positive stereotype. Many women in my experience include not communicating as a form of communicating. I have asked women a direct question only to have them confer among themselves, come to a consensus, and then never respond back to me because, simply put, men, those of us who are not rock stars, billionaires, or celebrities, are, in their view, beneath them. Do you really need somebody that loathsome in your life? A few years ago, I had the privilege to sit in a life skills class taught by Randy Kempf, author of Happiness Lost and Found, which is available on Amazon. In this class, Randy explained that there is a difference between a competitive relationship, such as relationships in a work environment, and partnership relationships, such as the relationship between spouses. Note, maybe the answer for those of you who are in a destructive relationship with a spouse is to buy Randy's book and read it together. Like I said, you can get it on Amazon. Now, you're going to work with people who are, for lack of a better word, weasels. No, that would be an insult to weasels, because weasels won't bite you in the back. Well, maybe they will if you're running away. So, how do you deal with backstabbers? I'm no expert, but I deal with them by maintaining a strictly professional relationship with them. Nothing personal. But that's work. In your personal relationships, if somebody gives you the cold shoulder, and it's usually women who do that, in evolutionary psychology terms, this is a form of shunning to push people out of the village into the wilderness and kill them. Social murder, in other words. It may not fit our classic definition of violence, but it's a form of violence nonetheless, and you don't need people like that. So give them a taste of their own medicine and ignore them back, especially if it's women who, you suspect, are hating on you because they buy into the lie that you hate women because you oppose feminism. Feminists, as I'm sure all of you know, are vile cultural Marxists who pretend to stand for the dictionary definition of feminism, but in truth serve an agenda to elevate themselves at the expense of society in general, and men in particular. Feminists are anti-civilization. As an early men's rights advocate, I sacrificed much to try and meet them halfway, only to discover what most MGTOW learned far more easily than did I, that the only way to deal with feminists is to go on strike and let the system fail. K-wave theorists who follow the work of Nikolai Kondratiev see this as the winter of our discontent, and that the worst it will get is coming soon. This agrees with the work of Martin Armstrong, who sees the Great Reset happening early in 2020. We have much to prepare for, both bad and good. We have no time to waste on passive-aggressive people who abuse our friendship with their petty behavior. For the Backlash at Backlash.com, my name is Rod Van Mechelen.